All right, 17.4, work together. Analyze the selected financial information for Eagle Corporation found in question assets. Calculate A, earnings per share, B, dividend yield, and C, price earnings ratio. Round the dividend yield to the nearest 0.01%. Round the P/E ratio to the nearest 0.1. Evaluate each ratio relative to prior year ratios. Investors consider Eagle Corporation to be an income stock. So I've got the book open because with each one of these calculations I'm going to have to remember how to do them. First of all, earnings per share. In the book it says I take my net income after federal income tax and divide it by the number of shares outstanding, and that gives me my earnings per share. So 148, 186, 18. Divide by 40,000, and I get 3.7. That's my earnings per share. Okay, prior year was 3.26, so an increase. Yes. Okay, dividend yield. Dividend yield says dividends per share, divide by market price per share. So dividends per share divided by market price, 0.065, that's 6.54%. Okay, prior year was 6.63, so that was not an increase. And then price earnings ratio, that is the market price per share, divide by earnings per share. So market price, $37.90, divide by your earnings per share, which we just calculated. And you get 10.2. Prior year was 9.5, so yes, that is an increase. Okay, the EPS increased by 13.5 over the prior year. A favorable trend. Okay, let's look at the dividend. Okay, the dividend was not an increase, so a small decline in the dividend yield is an unfavorable trend. Okay, what happened with the P/E ratio? Oh, over here, sorry. Price to earnings ratio did increase. So the increase in the P/E ratio indicates that the financial markets have placed a higher value on the company's stock. Okay, this is a favorable trend. All right, beautiful. Next it says calculate A, working capital, and B, current and quick ratios. Round ratios to nearest 0.01. Determine if the liquidity ratios are within management's target range. So first we have working capital. Okay, working capital is the current assets minus the current liabilities. So current assets minus the current liabilities. I got 186, 491. And that looks to be within target. Okay, the current ratio, that would be the current assets divided by the current liabilities. So current assets divided by the current liabilities. I got 1.45. Doesn't look to be within target. And the quick ratio. Okay, the quick ratio is the quick assets divided by the current liabilities. But we need to calculate the quick assets. The quick assets are the cash plus accounts receivable. But it's given right there. cool, so we don't have to calculate it. So we do the quick assets, 484, oops. $943. Quick assets divided by current liabilities. And I get 1.16. Seems to be within target range. Awesome. And that looks like the entire, cool, all done.